Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Gunsnipe and welcome to the Season 3 finale of Path to Platinum here on my channel. In this episode, we're going to be cleaning up and getting the Platinum Trophy for Kerbal Space Program Enhanced Edition. Now, the remaining trophies we need to get are Let Me Play Among the Stars, Failure is Not an Option, Ground Control, Mun Rover, Munwalking, No Left Turns, One Small Step, and the Platinum Master Astrophysicist. So we're going to be getting those trophies to finish up this series. So if you like this series so far, please leave a like and please subscribe, because I will be doing other Path to the Platinum series in the near future. So with that being said, let's load up our previous save and get right into it. Okay, so the first trophy we're going to get in this video is the Let Me Play Among the Stars trophy. Basically, we just need to launch a satellite into orbit around Kerbal, and I just loaded up one of the basic stock models that are in the game. This LXXIX rocket right here. So I'm gonna throttle up, have SAS on, and go. I'm gonna let it follow prograde. That way it can do its launch on its own. We just basically want to watch the apoapsis climb. So basically we're letting the rocket itself fly up in the atmosphere. So let me check its apoapsis. I'm gonna slow it down. You know what? I'll just turn the engine off. Oh wait, hang on. You might have to play around with it, but alright, that's good enough. Oh yeah, that's alright. Now we're in orbit, so we're gonna go ahead and add a node here, and we're gonna zoom out so we can see what we're doing. And basically, like I said, you just want to get it into an orbit. You basically want to get this rocket into have an orbital plane around Kerbal. So now we got our orbit straight in with the nodes, so we're just gonna go ahead and let the ship let the ship orient to the node, or the rocket, with the node. And now we're in space, but we need to get this orbit proper. So we're gonna go ahead and warp, do a little time warping here. And once the T-minus node hits 0, that's when we'll do our burn. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let the burn happen. And we can watch our satellite orbit, right? Come about. And we lost fuel. Okay, let me go ahead and there we go. Hopefully this will let hopefully we can transition this little satellite's orbit. I hope, because we are falling back. Ooh, this might be a problem. I mean, it's opening. I mean, yeah, it is widening slowly. But if we can get an orbit, we'll be good. Okay, we do have an orbit. We're going to try to widen it as best as we can. And there we go, we get the trophy. Let me play Among the Stars. I know this one took a little bit longer than necessary, but at least we got the trophy done. Now for the next trophy, we're going to be going for the Failure is Not an Option trophy, which is basically landing on Moho, the closest planet to the Kerbal sun. So I already have my lander here set up, and all the stuff is ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and throttle up so we can kind of slow it down to a point where we can start our descent to the planet, and we got a good landing site pointed out. You also want to come here and click on the speed. That way you can monitor your overall speed, because we really need to kind of start slowing it down. And also, it will also help to kind of keep your lander oriented. And also, it also wouldn't help to activate docking mode. That way you can have more precise control. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let it keep. We can throttle up so we can start losing more speed. We pretty much just want to lower the speed down to about, see, if we turn the engines off, we're speeding back up. But as you can see, this is where we're going to be landing now if we just keep going in this current trajectory. So, go back to the ship, keep slowing down. I'm going to slow it down to about 100 meters per second. So right there, and then we're going to go ahead and speed up. That way we can get closer to the ground. Alright. So now we just basically want to turn our engine back on and slow down so we can do a proper landing. Now, depending on how close you are to the ground in meters per right there, you pretty much want to keep speeding up. That way you have more relative control over your speed. So when you land, you're not landing really hard, you know. So we're gonna throttle back so we can let our speed decrease slowly. Now once your ship orients to a more vertical, when your ship is oriented more vertically, you can go ahead and hit back on stability assist, because if you keep it on retrograde while it's descending and it lands, your ship will kind of want to bounce to where the retrograde node is. So we're going to go ahead and just cut our engine so we can accelerate a little bit, and then we're just going to keep. You basically want to play just pretty much want to play like a balancing act with your speed, with your between your engine and your and the planet's gravity. So you're getting close. So let me go ahead and slow down a little bit more. Okay, that's a bit too much. We're gonna let the planet's gravity pull us down a little faster. We're gonna go ahead and slow down. Too much. Okay, we're getting close, because now we got our lights shining on the ground now, so we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, we're on a hill, so... Okay, we are now... Okay, now we're going back down again. Yeah, we were on a hill. We were pretty much, Now this is the reason why you want to use your docking thrust, your docking mode. That way we can... Ooh. And because we touched down, we got the trophy. Failure is not an option. And... Okay. Well, not one of the best landings I've done, but it's a really good landing. So we got the trophy. Failure is not an option. Now there's two trophies we're going to get here, and the first one is the No Left Turns trophy, which is basically taking the ship here, taking like a space plane or whatever, and launching it from the runway. And the second trophy is the Ground Control trophy, where we're going to land this plane on the, at least in the general area of the Space Center. So go ahead, turn on SAS and RCS, throttle up, and turn the engines on. Go ahead and pull back on the stick and bring your gear in, and there we go, we got the trophy, no left turns. Now for the next trophy we're going to get here is ground control, basically landing a ship at the space facility. So basically what we're going to do here is making sure we're going to go ahead and at the periapsis node, I'm going to go ahead and, for the most part, set a descent towards the Space Center. So let's see in case we're going to get it. If we overshoot it, at least we can turn around to land, right? I'm going to go ahead and warp close to the node, and also go ahead and hit our maneuver button so that our ship can move towards the maneuver towards the node on the nav ball. And alright, go ahead and turn the lights on for the ship, and there we go. Alright, T-minus 10. Alright, we are good. Put the ship over. And do a little warp. I'm going to go ahead and flip it to prograde. That way we're facing towards the slow it down. Kind of want to bleed some speed off. Basically what I'm doing is going to be playing with the prograde and retrograde nodes to kind of help bleed speed off. Should be bleeding out of the, we should be coming out of the Alright, so now that we're back in the atmosphere, I'm going to try to turn off this. Try to prograde. Go ahead. Use the engines to try to stabilize. Ship is lean. Alright. Throttle up a bit now that we're back in the atmosphere. And we're just gonna have to fly our way back to the Kerbal Space Center. So I'm gonna speed it up. I'm also gonna try to get the ship leveled up. Alright. Now cut it off from here and we'll pick it up once I get close to the Space Center. Okay, so here we are. There's the Space Center right there. We're kind of off course, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of help orient the ship so that way we can just now we are traveling really fast, so as to be expected. We're gonna go ahead and dip down so we can shave some altitude off. Go ahead and speed up just a little bit. throttle down a little bit. Go ahead and use gear. Also gonna head the brakes on. Now, shut the engines down. We're just gonna kind of help level it up, and just gonna. And this will also help us bleed some altitude as well. I mean, you really don't have to land on the runway. You just gotta get in close proximities for this trophy to count. Or at least for the landing to count so the trophy can unlock. And there we go, we get the trophy ground control. So as long as you land in the general area, you'll get this trophy in relatively no time at all. Now for the next trophy we're gonna get is called Mun Rover. And basically we just need to take like a rover, such as this one, this little stock one right here, on and do a little EVA with it on another body, like the Mun, Minmus, Eve, you know, anywhere that's not Kerbal, which is right there in the background. Like I said, I am using the stock one from the game, but for some reason the game has it set to where it is a satellite. So we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna click on this core, or pretty much this piece, and we're gonna hit rename vessel, and we're gonna change its type to the rover and hit accept, and that should be enough, unless we have to hit this one. No, let me edit the name. And okay, there we go. And there we go. We got the trophy Mun Rover. I think you have to edit the name and switch it from probe to rover for the trophy to for at least the trophy to pop or to unlock, if you will. So there's that trophy. So on to the next one. Okay, for the final 3 trophies here, we're gonna be getting the one small step, Munwalking, and the platinum all in this portion. So we got our lander here ready to go, and we are orbiting the Mun. So we're gonna go ahead and just activate retrograde. Make sure our engine's going, and we're just gonna go ahead and begin our descent. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and warp. And continue our descent towards the Mun. Go ahead and there we go. That way when we look, we can look at the Mun that way we're looking at the Mun in the first person's perspective. Alright, you can see we are slowing down. As to be expected. I'm going to go ahead and switch to docking mode. That way we can have more precise controls with the upper and lateral thrusters. Shut the engines off, that way I can kind of warp it a little bit. Alright. if you see yourself getting closer to the ground than normal, go ahead and throttle up all the way so you can slow down as fast as possible. And once you're now, once you're vertical, you want to go ahead and switch to stability assist and start slowing down again. Now you're gonna have to fight with the with your speed just like before. You know, you're gonna have to go between turning the engine on and off with the throttle. Or you can also help it with your thrusters. Alright, and we've landed on the Mun, so that's good. Alright, so let me go ahead and think. Nope. There we go. Put down the extension ladder. And choose your Kerbal of choice, or Kerbal of choice, and hit EVA on it. And then we got the trophy, Munwalking. Okay, so we're gonna let him walk down the ladder and hit X to let go. And now he's walking on the Mun. Now for the next trophy, one small step, you want to click on him with either circle or X, whatever your controller set is, and plant the flag. And there you go. You get the trophy one small step. And lastly, if you get all the trophies, you'll get the Platinum Trophy, Astrophysicist. So, that's it for this series of Path to the Platinum. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you like, please drop a like and subscribe. And I will catch you all in the next series. So again, thank you so much for watching. Take care. And I will see you all in the next series.